Did Blake Lively get asked by Justin Baldoni if she and hubby Ryan Reynolds ever reached the big O at the same time? Yikes.
Ooh, plus Antonio Brown has some deep thoughts about sex, but did he steal them?
And I'm Glamazante, and I'm excited to be here.
Hey, very nice.
Welcome to Side Dish.
Sky's the limit.
Ooh, there it is.
Welcome. Second half of 48 Hour Friday, you know what I mean? And listen, I want y'all to know that we here at Side Dish, we're more than just an appetizer when it comes to pop culture and fun. We're the whole damn meal. Hope you bought an appetite. And we have two big things to celebrate. You know, not only is it the second half of 48 Hour Friday, and it's the end of our first week in our new time slot. Big shout out to everybody for rocking with us.
Thank you.
Whether you're on the Fox Soul side, the YouTube side, the Dish Nation people straggled over, and even all the people in the back that make this thing pop that you don't get to see.
That's right. Hey, and if you haven't yet, remember to like and subscribe to the Dish Nation YouTube channel, the Fox Soul YouTube channel, and opt in. That way you get notified when we go live. And definitely hashtag everybody watching out on Fox Soul. I just got Fox Soul on my phone, and now it is like sends me little notifications when we go live, which is problematic because I'm sitting here.
That's what's up. It's like, oh, you're now at work.
Yeah. Oh, you're at work.
Ooh. Yo, Glamazon, thank you so much for joining us as well.
Of course, I'm excited to be here, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so
Tell us
much.
about yourself.
Well, I'm a YouTuber, so I've been in the game for about 10 years. So I've just been out here finding my way. I do fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, a little bit of everything.
Has the algorithm been kind to you the entire time?
Honestly, no. I kind of had to beat her up a little bit, but now she's on my side.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
See, sometimes you got to know who to rough up and make their collar look weird
That's
just to
right.
get the results you want.
Feels like a toxic relationship.
It is a little bit. It's a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
But that's my girl.
Okay, well listen, before we jump into our deep dish stories, I was scrolling on IG and I saw just a small snippet of an ill film called Bad Fruit featuring the one and only Tanner. We have to marvel at this piece of cinematic genius. Take a look.
I visited your home this morning after you left. I tried to play the big cheese. Tried to taste the sweet life of a cherry tomato.
Don't kill it! Tomato! It's me!
It didn't work out, so I took a souvenir. Her pretty head.
Tomato! No!
Give me the gun.
What's going on over there?
Put the gun down, Tomato.
Hey, show me what's in the box. What's in the box, huh?
Because I envy your juicy tomato life.
Put the gun down.
It seems envy is my sin.
What's in the f***ing box?
He just told you.
You lie! You're a f***ing liar! Shut up!
It's what he wants. He wants you to shoot him.
You tell me that's not true! That's not true!
Become vengeance, tomato.
You tell me she's alright!
Become wrath.
You're the one who made her scrumptious, Tomato.
No! No!
You wild for that.
Okay. So that takes a little bit of explaining. So Bad Fruit. So that's my buddy's. That's Brent Leidick, who's a brilliant actor and writer, and that's Bill Posey, who's actually a writer on Shrinking on Apple TV. Plus, he's got a bunch of comedy shows that he does. Brilliant actor. And so we had a series called Reenactments, where we would put on giant fruit and vegetable costumes and reenact dramatic scenes from movies. That is a shot-for-shot, line-for-line recreation of the ending of the movie Seven.
It felt familiar.
Yeah, you have to understand that preface. And we also did Reservoir Dogs. We did 12 Years a Slave. We did Wolf of Wall Street, but that was Wolf of Wall Meat. And so they was full of all kinds of like food and vegetable puns.
One of those seemed real problematic.
Well, one of them's like, but here's the thing: is like when I'll send it to you. Once you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, like they did it right.
Well, you look good enough to eat, child.
Oh, all right, thanks. Hey, let's go.
That just happened.
I brought my tomato costume. I will throw it on.
You got the leggings though? The leggings?
The leggings were a lot to get used to. I'm not used to leggings.
You was given.
Thanks, thank you.
Yo, when you watch it out of context, I thought, is this how the Fruit of the Loom guys broke up?
Yeah, I've had a big falling out.
But I realized the cheese wasn't on the actual like logo of the Fruit of the Loom thing.
Yeah.
Man, you've lived a very interesting set of lives.
live many lives.
HK, you'll not believe this. That video, when we dropped that a month or two later, and this has been a decade ago when that came out, we got written up on TimeMagazine.com.
Really?
Yeah, like somebody at Time Magazine found it. We had a little comedy YouTube channel for a while, and every now and then something would get close to viral. We didn't stick with it.
Okay.
And so, anyhow, yeah, I used to do a lot of stupid comedy like that.
Man, that's so dope, man. Do it all, man.
Do it,
all.
guys.
You only live one life.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, there's a lot of drama going on out here in these streets. You up on Blake Lively, right?
A little bit.
All right, so she's suing her co-star Justin Baldoni from the film It Ends With Us. It's been a crazy saga. And in an amendment complaint filed Tuesday, Blake alleges that Justin wanted her to orgasm on camera during a scene. Now, they later discussed it and took out the scene, but then he allegedly made a last-ditch attempt to keep one in which the couple orgasmed together, claiming it was important to him to keep that scene because he and his partner climaxed simultaneously during intercourse.
Brown chicken, brown
Shout out to that
cow.
tantric. Blake was also very offended when Justin allegedly asked whether she and her husband Ryan Reynolds ever reached the mountaintop at the same time. Is that a little intrusive?
Just a little bit. There's a
Okay.
lot going on.
It's tricky because he's not just he's not just her co-star in this. This is based on a book. He owns the rights to the book, and he's the director of the movie. If you're directing a movie, and you're like, I want this scene to be in here, that's kind of your prerogative.
I mean, it is, but that's still a lot. But
a lot.
you know what you sign up for when you do something like that. I mean, come on now.
You
It
have
comes
to
with the
read
game.
every page of the script
Right.
just to make sure nothing
Yeah.
weird happens on page 72 that you wasn't like really mentally prepared for.
It is a lot to look someone in the face and be like, but no, you and your husband, you both like, at the same time, right? Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
If the check right, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you are you a no limit soldier when it comes to film? Like, like let's just say if you got a part in a movie, like what's the hey, this is where I get off the train line for you?
I would do it. I mean, at the end of the day, I can still kind of fake it. I'm a good faker. I'm an actress.
That's what
I'm supposed to
acting
be doing.
is.
Like,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down.
Yo, like even that little like line you just hit right there, like I'm
was
sure.
good, right?
Yeah. There
Was
might be-
that was the beginning? That felt like the beginning. It felt like you had a monologue ready to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know what I signed up for, and it's TV at the end of the day. I don't take nothing too personal. Like, I'm not that girl. I'm not
Yeah.
stuck up. Like, I'm gonna get down there. If you need me to get down there, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the check right, too.
Casting directors out there in the field.
Let me tell you.
Come get me.
Have you ever been in a situation where like a coworker has like, like maybe got a little too intrusive asking things about your personal life and whatnot?
They do, but I feel like I'm sly with it. I'm gonna just play you off. I'm not gonna get too in my feels about it. I mean, she going crazy though. She going ham. She ain't playing.
Yeah,
You better watch it
it's
with
a
her.
It's a whole freaking thing between the two of them. Also, quick side note, Justin recently released a video that refutes a few of the claims that Blake has made about him coming on to her. And so they've both sued each other now. So Justin Baldoni has sued Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively together as a couple for like $400 million.
Dang.
Yeah,
they're
there's like suits and countersuits. All right, I pose this to everybody in the side dish chat. Let's just say if like they was willing to drop the lawsuit under the terms that Ryan Reynolds has to fight Justin Baldoni, but in the Deadpool costume. Who do you think wins that fight? Because do you think, Ryan Reynolds is like, combat skills are for TV purposes only, or you think he can throw Canadian hands in real life? I don't know much about Justin Baldoni. He may be dangerous, maybe even a killer. I don't know.
I think he gonna throw them Canadian hands.
Yeah.
It's cold over there, They tough.
But they're also nice. Like, they'll stop like, oh, he's had enough.
Scared of people that's super nice though, because I know you about to mess me up.
Yeah, sometimes
You know
that
what
is
I'm
a thing.
saying? Like-
It's a
gotta be
deflect.
careful. Gotta be careful about those folks. All right, moving on. Tamera Mowry's husband, Adam, is getting dragged on social media for supporting the potential ban on junk food with food stamps. Adam tweeted, as a kid who grew up in neighborhood grocery stores since I was 5, I can't tell you how many times I saw people come in and buy crap food for their kids with food stamps, then open the wallet and use cash for liquor, beer, wine, and cigarettes. Gee, thanks, sir. Well, folks online are letting Adam know that his beliefs are outdated, and many don't get money back from buying snacks for their kids. And why should kids not have treats every now and then? A lot of folks have critiqued her hubby, critiqued Tamera's hubby before. Should he have sat this one out? Why would you insert yourself into a debate just to get some hate right now? What's going on?
Especially when you built like the people that was probably getting the snacks.
I I feel like this is broke people business. Why is you in there? Like,
Right.
at the end of the day, now I don't think you can even get money back from EBT. Like, only thing I be buying is my crab legs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta buy them cold, then they heat them up and stuff for you in the back. But ain't nobody buying them. No, you can't get money back from EBT.
Yeah, they've put a lot of things in place to make sure people can't juice the system the way they used to back in the day. Because I used to know people that would like, yo, you give me 20, I give you 50. You know,
Yeah,
like on a food stamp, cash exchange sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one asked for his opinion,
No.
and his
Yeah.
opinion is from a different pocket of time.
40, 50 years ago, boo.
It's also like what I don't know. I'm not as familiar with him as I am with her. I don't know his whole background. But if he was like a chef and he was like, oh, should be meals with this kind of health or whatever, then I'd be like, okay, we can have a discussion about that. But just to come out here and be like, no snacks for kids.
Yeah.
What? Have you been with kids?
He the Grinch.
Yeah, because they don't have kids together, do they?
I don't think so.
And the crazy thing, like, I had no idea, like, this is who she was married to, and it made me realize that, yo, man,
They've
the
been married
streets
for
had
a
to
while.
change.
Yo, what if that's part of the reason? Because, you know, there's the whole thing about Tia and Tamera not being as tight as they used to be. What if something like this is like what came in?
You know when a man get involved, everybody go their separate ways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose my man.
Picking sides.
Yeah.
Choose your man, your man.
Do you have like a rogue relative or anybody that just says out of pocket things that you be having to like kind of like step away from and refute sometimes?
Yes, and I block them. And then I unblock them for holidays. I say, Merry Christmas, and I block them again.
Oh, that's amazing.
My mental health is worth everything, boo. You set me
Hey,
off.
print that right there. My mental health is worth everything.
It's also, it could be a shirt as well.
Could be.
Okay.
Here
For
for
sure.
it.
Okay, so this one's gonna be crazy. Buckle up, guys. Yesterday, oh man, why y'all gotta give me this story? Yesterday, we talked about 23-year-old OnlyFans model Lily Phillips, who slept with 100 men in one day, being pregnant. Sorry, Tay, this is the high-hitting stuff we get here on Side Dish. Well, her former friend, oh wait, and now OnlyFans rival? Wait, I'm not surprised at that because I don't know who these people are.
You sure?
No, I have no idea who these people are.
Okay.
I have no idea. I have no idea who these people are. Her former friend and now OnlyFans rival, 25-year-old Bonnie Blue, who slept with over 1,000 men in one day, is also, what? Surprise, surprise, also pregnant? Well, Mowry caught wind of the news and posted a pic of Bonnie saying, I'm sitting this one out, to his IG with the caption, best of luck. Then Steve Wilkos captioned under saying 1-888-STEVE-07.
That's a bad picture. Stop it.
Yo,
Wow.
when did Steve Wilkos start looking like Michael Chiklis?
Okay.
Yeah, well, he's been, it's
You're
been a
a
while
heavy.
since we've seen Wilkos.
It's rough out here.
Here's my thing. It's okay. Like, statistically speaking, yes, this seems very likely for both of these women. But also, statistically speaking, are they trolling each other? Is this a coincidence? Are they really?
I think it's cab. I think that it's for the plot. You know how people do stuff and now you got to surpass yourself with doing something else? I feel like that because, no, 1,000?
Kind of like how Soulja Boy has to updo everybody that
Yes.
says they did a thing.
Just keep doing it again and again and again.
I feel like a lot of people who exist in sort of that I make all my money online space have like learned a thing or two from the Kardashian playbook, which is like if you can take some personal drama and make it really public, people just eat it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just blow it up even more and more and more
Yeah.
every time. But I mean, if I'm gonna mess around with 1,000 people, I'm gonna be strategic about who I get pregnant by.
Like, do you even know 1,000 people?
Yeah, on social media.
I don't.
But like personally, intimately by name.
Yeah.
Like, yo, your baby's gonna have a personality disorder. That's just a lot of
That's a
just
lot of
different
personality.
alchemy.
I'm like excited. I'm really excited if I get to sleep with one person.
Oh, I'm gonna help you out with that.
Really?
Yeah, I know some people.
You know some people,
Oh,
Tay?
I thought you meant like on this show. Like,
Oh.
the 2-minute break is lit.
Let me see what I got in the bag for you, boo.
Sorry.
Am I
my-
clutching your pearls? It's okay.
Yeah, I'm clutching. Yeah, clutching the pearls here. Like, I also need all the help I can get. So, do you think maybe Maury's going to hop back in and help Lily out because there's less men for him to test? How do you test 100 or 1,000 men?
That's gonna be a whole new season.
I don't even think you can, and I'm having a hard time wrapping. She got pregnant during the.
I don't think there's any way. I'm going to tell you on this. Like,
No.
If you're the kind of person who's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it for the OF, do it for the
Yes.
clout, do it for the check, you're not making this mistake.
Yeah.
No.
I would think
Unless you found out like after, like the next day. Like I did this yesterday, but I didn't get pregnant yesterday. But oh man, I've been pregnant for a couple of weeks.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
She got the Plan Bs on stack. She's ready. No.
Probably has like a little, like say your grandmother has a little candy
right
on the
there. Little side, she gonna pick one today. No, that's not happening with her.
You can do like a Plan B roulette, like mix them in with other candies and
Other
like,
little colors.
Oh, we don't. No. We're not doing the Plan B roulette. It's only Plan B. It's like there's no.
No, she's not making this mistake. She's doing it for the plot.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's
Talk
why
to me in 9 months. I want to see.
Exactly. That's why you got to boil people before you have sex with them.
That's true.
Because you don't know what they're doing out here in
That's
these streets.
true.
Well, has Antonio Brown finally said something that a lot of people online agree with? Or did he? AB tweeted, "Sex is not just sex. Sex is the closest you'll ever get to someone's soul, and people just turned it into a hobby. But I guess that's a conversation that we're not ready for." Well, after everybody praised him for his tweet, some people started to call him out because it appears he copied that tweet from @CertifiedPoppy on X.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
it's one thing to retweet somebody, but you can't just jack somebody's whole tweet and act like it was your profound statement.
Certified
And he did it in the
Poppy.
same year. He could at least wait a couple.
And in the same year, yeah, you saw that
He
dang.
could have waited a couple years now, play it off a little bit.
I know, right? Yeah.
Now, being a YouTuber and a person who creates tons of content, have you ever seen somebody just pretty much just jack your thing and try to run with it like it was their own?
Oh my God, I have.
Yeah.
So I had did a video one time, and somebody literally took the whole way I did my video and my thumbnail and copied it verbatim, title and everything. So I feel like everybody just keeps mimicking the same thing. That's like social media. Now what he did is wild, because he was trying to act like he was real deep and he was getting real fake.
Yeah, you shallow as a fish tank, bro.
Yeah.
Copy paste is not going to get it done for you.
No.
I rock with the message though. You know what I mean? Because yeah, there's some people who are out here sport effing, and there's some people who like really be trying to like channel contact your ancestors through each stroke, and you know. I'm one of those, but
I don't need my ancestors to know.
Right? I feel like you ever thought about it, like if you're doing it, like, oh my God, my ancestors are watching right now. Like it just killed a move.
it is hard to do
Yeah.
something in that space a couple days after you've attended a funeral for a loved one, because like you wonder if they
Thinking
sitting
they
on the
watch
side of the bed
everything.
watching you like a Jedi ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
wait.
people be like, they watching everything.
I'm
Don't
worried
watch
about
that.
Santa Claus. I'm not worried about. He sees
doing
you when
that.
you're sleeping, guys.
Get a little vibe, a little cloud. He know he didn't mean that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
All right.
man, what y'all think in the chat, man? Let us know, man. And we'll come back to you. in a few.
And how many souls have you bonded with? All right, when we come back, we're going to chat with Tay a little bit more, and we've got a new segment called Photo Shoot Friday. We'll see you in 2 minutes. You guys keeping it wild in the chats. How many? We got a bunch of soul takers in here. I'm praying for you guys. I'm praying for you. Thanks for sticking with us. All right, so Tay, glad you could hang with us today. But let's get to know a little more about you and talk about some of the amazing things that you got going on.
Okay, so I'm a YouTuber. Like I said, I've been doing it for 10 years. And honestly, it's been a wild journey. I do fashion, beauty, lifestyle. And it's just, it's actually a crazy thing. I don't know.
Really? What's the crazy aspect of it for you?
I feel like it's crazy to think 900,000 people are watching me on a regular basis. And then they have so many different outputs and opinions. But I've been doing my thing for a while, so I'm fun.
Yeah, like, I mean, and I guess, like, once you, like, you know, start making content and you realize people like this content, having to continuously come up with new ways to reinvent the wheel, how do you not short circuit? Sometimes I need to have my break just because they want so much from me. Like right now I'm like on a little break, so everybody's like, Tay, where you at? Where the vlog? We want to know your business. I'm like, boo, I need a minute. I need to regroup. So it's a lot, but I mean, I've been doing it. You see me,
Nice. Wait, okay, now you've also got a dating guide called Glamistry, the Science of Dating. I need all of the information about this.
Okay, so I did this dating book because it's so untraditional how I date. I like to date multiple people at the same time and I let them all know about each other. So when I was posting this on my socials, it became a whole big thing like, oh my God, is you a hoe? Is you this, you that? I'm like, no, I just really like to get the most out of each experience and I don't want to settle. So ultimately I started this showing most people, all these people at the same time, and everybody loved it and they kept telling me to do a dating book. So I came out with the book and honestly it's been a super huge success. Everybody's loving it.
Tay, what's wild is I do something very similar, except I don't let any of them know. I'm joking. That's a joke. I'm joking.
Stop it.
It's a joke.
It's okay. I'm gonna get you right. But it's basically how to curate a roster and everything, just get the most out of everybody. I got a little checklist in there to help you get your stuff together.
A checklist? Wait, what are the big things on the checklist?
Basically, is this the financial person? Is this the brokey? Do they got really good, you know, jam shan, all that kind of stuff. So it's a checklist for each person, so you basically making sure you're getting the most out of each experience.
Do you ever like put two guys in the same room, have them fight each other like Leonardo DiCaprio and Django?
You know I'm a little LGBTQI.
Oh, so
yeah, I like the ladies.
Oh, like exclusively?
I'm a lady killer.
Same.
You gonna leave me hanging?
No, sorry, I didn't see. I didn't know. I wasn't quite sure where you were going with that.
We all triplets.
Love this. Finding this out in real time. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I will go on a date with a guy, but I'm not licking and sticking.
So it's like for promotional purposes only, like when you go on a date with a guy.
That's my date.
Okay,
That's my date.
Man, so how is it to fend off so many people? Because like I'm sure there's like, you know, guys, sometimes we get this inflated ego and we think we could run a conversion.
Okay.
Like I'll be the one that's gonna change everything for her. Like how many planes have you shut down in real time?
I mean, it's been a lot, but honestly, if you think it, I'm gonna let you rock. I'm in my feminine energy, so if you wanna go ahead and boost up, I'm gonna let you. Cause you know how guys are. Even if I tell them I'm interested in women, they'll be like, oh, well, they ain't got what I got. Okay, sir, so go ahead and put the money where your mouth is.
Okay.
Wait, and you've also got like a travel company, or that you set up tours and it's your fans and they come with you?
Yeah, so in March we're going to Thailand and in November we're going to Morocco. So if y'all want to come with the sis, come. So I do take Americans out the country and we go on these trips for about 7 days. All the itineraries are planned out, food, everything is done. All you gotta do is buy your plane ticket, buy the ticket with me and come.
To me, this is the coolest thing that I feel like I've seen come out of the influencer space in the last few years.
The entrepreneurship part, I love that. Like I feel like taking my following and monetizing in other ways is just the biggest thing. Cause I feel like social media, I mean, it's gonna be here for a long time, but baby, I ain't trying to be a YouTuber all of my life.
Yeah, now you gotta
Maybe in my business, that's a lie.
So even with these trips that you take, is it like women only?
I do women and men come on the trip as well, but I had one trip, child, they was trying to date me. I said, y'all all here to date Miss Glam? Because I'm not here for that. I'm here for business.
Ah.
But
so that would have been a perfect time to shoot your own version of The Bachelorette.
you right.
Do you know what I mean?
Or like maybe.
A Glamshirette.
The Glamazette?
Yeah, Glamazette. I like that
Yeah.
title better.
Don't give them people my ideas.
There we go.
Oh, we said it live. It's copyrighted.
Yeah, it's copyrighted.
All right, listen, y'all. It's time for Photo Shoot Friday. There's something new that we're doing. This is where we dissect photo shoots that celebrities have recently done. Do we like it? Or what were they thinking while they was taking pictures wearing the stuff that they're wearing, all right? Now, we've got new Grammy winner Doechii posing for the spring fashion issue of The Cut. What do we think?
Oh, I think it's cute. She give me a Grace Jones vibe.
A little Grace Jones?
Great. Yo, As I was looking at that picture, I was thinking about the movie Boomerang.
Ooh.
When they did that thing where she gave birth to the perfume, and it was like, yo, we can't use that ad. Nah, same energy.
She look good. I like it.
Now, Doechii could pull off anything because it's her energy. Her frequency works for whatever she's trying to do.
Can we get the pic back up? Can we get the photo back?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the red outfit is like that pose on the far left. I'm like, wow, that's burning them thighs up.
It's giving birth.
And then on the right, what is that? What is that headpiece?
It's a little crazy. I prefer
like
the
a
look on the
little
left to the
empanada.
You said like an empanada? Like an Oreo empanada
Yeah,
with
it's cute, but it's giving me like empanada vibes.
I love it. I love it.
All right, next up we got the beautiful Tyla, who posed for British Vogue. The first cover wasn't liked by a lot of fans online, said that it was just okay. Yeah, okay.
I feel like she could have gave me more. Like at the end of the day, she's a pretty face, but baby,
Right.
I'm gonna wear that to the store.
Yeah, we can serve a little more than that, right?
No.
And you can tell sometimes when people have like just a very little booty, so they trying to do everything they can to put it
yeah.
out.
That gives a little Photoshop. It's okay.
She was throwing Photoshop, but she was also using vertebrae. Like she was like just sticking like.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing: is this story's not over because British Vogue heard all the comments of the haters out there saying, and so then we got these photos.
Okay.
That's a little more fun for sure.
I like that they listen to the people though.
Right?
Yeah.
So what is that? Seashells on her head?
I can't tell what's going on there. Like it's.
Keys.
Oh, it says okay.
Oh, is that a key skirt? That's kind of cute.
Okay.
I'm into that.
That's a
Not
kilo
you
that I wouldn't
into
mind
it.
us
What?
smuggling into my house.
Listen, you don't know what I'm into, Glamazon.
Ooh, jingling keys all night.
I heard you got something for the ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, who you got here?
Oh, and for the next one, we have Michael B. Jordan. Let's see about the pics. He's giving a little ice vibe.
What's he doing with that sprayer?
Looks like he works for Orkin.
He's gonna be an exterminator.
Yeah.
He's not my favorite.
He
I feel
looks like
he's
the
a good-looking
cleanup guy.
person, but
He looks like the cleanup guy after one of Bonnie Blue's events.
it's not my favorite. He's a cute man, but that didn't give me much.
Maybe he's doing that thing to where like, man, people only see me as a
Right.
sex symbol.
Then keep rocking with it, boo.
Let me do something opposite.
Dude, that's got to be it exactly. What are they, when someone's just looking at you for your body all the time?
Yeah, so now you're trying to go opposite
Yeah.
way. No, I'm not here
Like
for it.
my mind's up here, ladies.
My mind's up here,
Baby,
ladies.
keep doing what works. And that's not working.
What y'all think in the chat? You know, between the Doechii picture, the Tyler picture, Michael B. Jordan, who gets thumbs up, who gets thumbs down? I mean, I like the fact that people took risk.
Yeah.
You know, and not every risk works. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like sometimes Evel Knievel will jump over something. Sometimes he just didn't make it.
Sometimes you just crash. I think inherently it works better for women to take big fashion risks.
It does. Because when a guy does, sometimes it's a little sus. Like, what's going on? Stick to what works, boo.
Who's the most daring fashion person in the male space that you've seen out here? Like, oh man, you know, really?
Oh my God. In the male space? I don't know.
I know Cam Newton's name pops up a lot because he's always.
Yeah, he's really daring, but I feel like you said, it's about the hats. He looks like he's from Harry Potter, like that vibe.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he gives me, like a Harry Potter vibe. So he's not my favorite, but I mean, I respect it.
He's clearly a
Protectus
Slytherin.
erectus. Next up, right? So the weekend's right around the corner, so that means it's time for some flick picks. And there's a movie that I'm super excited about. It's called The Monkey. Not the type of monkey that Too Short rapped about. It's a different kind. It's in theaters. Take a look.
When I was a kid, my twin brother and I found something that loved to kill.
Oh.
I did everything I could to make it go the fuck away. But it had other plans. Hello, brother.
Bill.
The monkey that likes killing our family. It's back. It must be vanquished.
Why don't you vanquish it, huh, Bill?
Wait! We have been chosen to witness its power over life and death in its most devious ways.
It's a toy monkey?
It's evil. It's basically the devil.
Everybody dies.
I can't wait. I'm seeing this as soon as I walk off the stage.
This feels this feels crazy enough to be up my alley. Like I need him a little extra crazy. It's got a little touch of Final Destination meets like Chucky maybe.
I'm not watching it.
No,
You don't like scary movies?
No, I be thinking about it for days. You don't feel
That
like
means it was that good.
No, that's horrible. I want to go to sleep at night.
Oh,
See, I had my horror cherry busted really early in life.
When?
Pause. When I was like maybe 4. I watched The Shining. It came on HBO. For about a week and a half, I slept with a little knife in my bed as I slept
you
every
crazy.
night. But then I got over it.
wait, hold on. Tell you, if you're not into horror movies, what kind of movies are you into?
I
Do
like
you have like
love
a favorite?
and romantic.
Do you have like a favorite that's come out recently?
Not recently. I like The Notebook and stuff. I'm an old movie girl.
The
I feel like
Notebook.
movies now ain't the same as they used to be back in the day.
Real soft
I'm
movies.
a soft girly.
Okay. Yeah, like everybody speaks so highly of The Notebook, and I call myself being a huge Ryan Gosling fan. Never seen The Notebook. Because I didn't start paying attention to him until he started killing people.
Yeah.
Drive?
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, Ryan's the best.
Gosling with a gun.
Yeah.
That's a whole other.
So y'all going too far.
Yeah.
Most of my favorite movies have insert actor, add gun.
Yeah.
Love it. Eddie Murphy with
With a gun.
Great. Eddie Murphy with kids. Anyway, listen, man, we got to run the break real quick, but joining us in a few, we're going to be chatting with Gary L. Davis Sr. He's doing a lot to give back to his community through his Next Level Boys Academy and so much more. We'll see you in Dos.
Coweta County.
Okay. Hey, welcome back to Side Dish. Now, with Black History Month well underway, we're continuing to give props to those driving positive change in the black community.
Joining us today is mentor, motivational speaker, and founder of the Next Level Boys Academy, Gary L. Davis Sr. Welcome. Welcome to Side Dish.
Doing great, man.
Good. I'm glad to be here, man. Thank you so much for having me. I've been trying to get here for a while. Believe it or not, I have. I remember the time that you all made the introduction, and the energy and the personalities were so captivating. And I was like, man, maybe one day I could just sit in there and join those guys.
Wow, thank you so much.
That means a lot, man. And just as excited as you are to be here, we're excited to have you because you're doing so many dope things, man. And as a father of 4 boys, I appreciate how you've created a space for young black men who need positive role models. So what can you tell us about the Next Level Boys Academy?
Yeah, so it's an innovative mentoring organization. I started in 2009. It initially started out as a summer camp program for young men ages 5 to 12. And each year I implemented something different. And probably about 7, 8 years ago, just like so many other people, I was turning on the news, man. And every time you turn on the news, you see black and brown males dying or going to jail. So I implemented an alternative to incarceration program.
Nice.
Whereas if a young man is between the ages of 17 and 25, if he commits a crime for the first time, the court send them to us instead of prison for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
That's a much better pipeline as opposed to, because a lot of times people just need a little course correction and guidance. And jail time just creates a system to where like you end up going back.
Right.
Because you lose a lot of opportunities. You can't get certain jobs. You can't live in certain places based on your record if they give you one. So I'm glad that there's things shaking in that space.
Absolutely. And this generation of young men they're different. And I think what has happened is, that old school manual that we grew up off of from our parents is expired. And so now there's a group of young men out there who are just misunderstood. And what we've tried to do at Next Level Boys Academy, just put them in a position to win. And we've been successful at it.
Oh, that's amazing. Was there ever maybe like a pivotal moment in your life or the life of like another young man's that made you say, this is my purpose? Like what was the event that you go like, this is the thing, this is what I'm going to dedicate myself to?
Right. So prior to doing this, I was working for the state, and I wanted to do something that I was excited about when I went to bed. When I woke up, I was excited. And then you see the results, because it was easier for me because I have 3 sons. And to raise those 3 sons, I kind of knew the blueprint. I'm a man. I've been a man all my life.
Right.
And that's why the organization specialized in working with young men, because I wanted to work with a population that I was familiar with. And it worked with my sons. I have a son that's graduated college and 2 sons in college. So if it worked for them, maybe it could work for some other young men.
Oh, that's amazing.
And like looking at the tail of the tape, I've seen that you have the support of so many notable artists within the ATL landscape. People like Killer Mike, T.I., Lil Baby. How would you say that they've overall impacted the success of the program? Because I know sometimes, for people under a certain age bracket, they got to see people who they know these songs or are familiar with in some other space to take certain things seriously.
Right. I think each one of them, Killer Mike, Tip, and Lil Baby, they all carried a different role in what they played. So as far as Killer Mike, he's been the one that's been more involved. When COVID hit, I remember Mike hitting me up, and he shared his platform with me that kept us afloat. And so Mike has been able to bridge that resource gap, to say the least.
Wow.
And then you got Tip that comes in. So Tip is he's the one that, if he supports it, like he's a business guy. And I think T.I. typically support those things that you're passionate about. And of course, when Lil Baby gets there, that sums it up, right? So, Lil Baby actually has an opportunity to relate to a lot of them. And believe it or not, I have been totally shocked about his involvement with the organization the past couple of years.
During the pandemic, he showed up in so many different ways, not only just like physically doing things for people in the community, but even like the type of music he was putting out during that time. Because a lot of people's vibrations and consciousness level was just kind of in the dumps because people were depressed. The world was on punishment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So doing what he was doing during that time, it speaks volumes on his character because it's so much easier to feed into the ratchetry of the world, during that time. But he did something different.
Right. So, with Lil Baby, he would admit or saying certain things about where he could have wished life would have been better. And so he invests in that part of the organization that we can create those opportunities for those young men that he didn't have at a younger age. So he's been great, man. They all have been great. That's just to name a few that's been there. But I got to say, being in Atlanta, just the support that I've gotten from the city, from the celebrities, the entertainers, and of course, the mayor of Atlanta. He's been very supportive as well.
Andre Dickens, yeah.
Andre Dickens.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And also we know that you have a book out, Raising Him Without Him, dedicated to single mothers. So why was that so important?
Well, in running this organization, I started in 2009. I've had tons of conversations with moms raising sons, and I just took those conversations and put it in the book because it's a very quick read, maybe 100 pages, and what it is just a manual that gives moms a better opportunity to understand their sons because they don't understand them. Because here's the thing: what makes it difficult, oftentimes with moms raising sons alone, it takes that same temperament, that same level of patience that it took to be with his father.
Right.
And so when that didn't work, and so now you're revisiting this again with another man that's a little younger, and a lot of times that don't work. So I decided to just put something in the book to give them better understanding of each other.
Okay, because I was raised by a single parent as well. My mom, she raised my brother and me. But what's one piece of advice that you feel like is really crucial that would help them through from the book?
Listening.
Okay.
You know, as parents, you know, sometimes we just feel like we have all the answers, right? And because we carry so much weight and we do so many things for our children, we feel as though those tangibles that we do, they don't need to be heard. And I think over the years, just listening, it helps 100% of the time. But can we do that?
Yeah, I think people's attention spans is so fractured because of the way we engage with our phones, and we're used to seeing these bite-sized pieces of content. It's hard to reprogram people who are being programmed to kind of just be distant and locked off and doing their own thing.
Well,
Absolutely.
the other thing is, like, listening takes patience, and we have less of that now, I feel like, than we did in the past. Because we're so used to all those
Instant
things.
gratification.
Right.
And we also feel like we have to respond to everything. And so when you are the type of person or parent that's so used to quick to responding to everything, it gives you it's harder to listen because you're listening to respond, you're not listening to learn. And that's what parents are losing most of their children, is because they just don't listen.
I agree.
And Gary, you were talking about, you say you started this in 2009, is that
Yes.
right? So you're just a couple years short of 20 years,
Yes.
right? So in 5 years, or in 4 years, that'll be 20 years. You're in this 16 years now. What story of what young man are you probably most proud of? Like, when you think about the one guy who went through there and he started here and he ended as a completely different person as a result of your program. Can you tell us a little bit about that story? Or?
Yeah, you know, Turner, it's so many, right? So just to name one, just is this young man that was facing 20 years in prison, and the courts allowed him to come to us. And it's more than just beating this prison time, it's what opportunities can you present for them.
Right.
And so I reached out to some of our partners out at Home Depot, and they donated him a landscaping equipment. And so now this young man is one of your prominent landscapers with commercial contracts and things like that. So instead of him being in prison nowadays, he's running a landscaping business with a beautiful family.
Oh, wow.
So that's just one of many success stories that I've had to come through there.
Well, that's just somebody whose life was about to take a hard left, and he was going to be in the system, a system that is very difficult to get out of, like HK was talking. But now you're talking about not only is he a productive member of society, but without a doubt, if he has a family and he has kids, like the lessons that you taught him are now going to be passed on to those kids.
Right, and what I've learned is that I think sometimes people just don't know what difference one opportunity can make.
Right, can change everything.
Because so many young men that we work with who are in these underserved populations, they never got an opportunity to get started. And so what we try to do, man, is just let you get started, you know? So here's a lot of equipment. And the majority of our young men in the organization now, we service about 100 young men. And most of them are, of course, everybody's in the music industry. And most of them are in clothing business. And one young man that was actually in our program that we don't talk about much is, you may be familiar with this name, Huncho.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he actually graduated from our program.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's very involved in what we do. So I remember, very interesting story, man. I remember the day I met him. So he's a young man that took full advantage of the services that we offer that prevented him from,
Man, thank you so much for doing what you do, because everyone knows it's not easy work. Caring for other people that don't have your last name or in the same roof as you is sometimes not the easiest task to undertake. And for you to be able to do it and continue to do it as long as you've been doing it, salute.
Yeah.
If there was flowers, I'd hand them to you. Because people deserve the accolade, because we know it's not easy. And to go out there and do the not easy work, it speaks volumes. And that's why you're a true Apollo legend. So big shout out to you, Mr. Davis. Before we wrap, how can people find out more about the Next Level Boys Academy and the diversion program? And I know even if people can't physically show up, monetary support is great as well, right?
Absolutely. If you go on the website, nextlevelboysacademy.com, the first thing you're going to see is an opportunity to donate. But of course, we're on all of the social media outlets at Next Level Boys Academy. And so we're located in Metro Atlanta area. We're mentoring anywhere between 100 to 200 young men a year. As far as our diversion program, we divert about 100 years of prison time a week.
Wow.
Love that.
Wow.
Love
Oh
that.
my God.
Well, this is me saying it on camera. If
Thank
you
you,
ever
man.
need me to come and talk to the
Absolutely.
kids, holla at me, because like I'm an adult, but I'm also a troubled youth.
Okay.
So, so anything I can do
I got you.
to help
Okay.
and like help course correct
Okay.
some people, I understand it, man.
Thank
so
you.
we're
Thank you.
here for you, my friend.
Thank you, man.
Gary.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much for stopping by. We'll be back with more Side Dish in 2 minutes.
Welcome back to Side Dish.
Hey.
Shout out to all the Pisces and the Aquariuses that just ended their run. But if you're celebrating a stellar return today, aka a birthday, you are celebrating with Juno and Umbrella Academy star Elliot Page, who turns 38.
Oh, all right. Plus, House of Stark, stand-up, Game of Thrones star, Queen of the North, Sophie Turner is 29 today.
You got everybody's favorite teenage crush, Jennifer Love Hewitt. She turns 46 today.
Let me tell you something, HK, and she knows it. She knows it when she can see you coming. She knows that you had a crush on her as a teen, or at least she knew it about me. Okay, moving on. Mad TV, Key and Peele, and Get Out legend Jordan Peele turns 46 today.
And Frasier star Kelsey Grammer turns 70. Now, there's a lot of celebs out there in the chat. Let us know who you running that cake up for.
Tay, who you giving the cake to?
I'm gonna give it to Mr. Peele.
Jordan Peele?
Mr. Peele, yeah.
What's your favorite Jordan Peele film?
I don't know.
Yeah, because based on the things that you're into, it seems like most of his things would probably be a little too scary for your warehouse.
Yeah, that's not my vibe, boo.
Maybe just
but I
classic.
just hear names in passing, but I'm gonna give it to Peele.
Yeah. She can watch Keanu.
You can
The one
watch
about
Keanu,
the cat, because that was a comedy.
Or just run back a season of Key and Peele, you
If
know.
it's scary, I'm not doing it.
Keanu was about a cat. About a fun-loving cat
kitty
that they was
cat
trying to
named
save. It's a
Keanu.
comedy.
Okay, I'm
Method
gonna put it
Man's
on
in it.
tonight. If it's giving what I don't want, I'm coming to fight y'all.
Cool. Wow, all right, dang, threat of
Put
violence.
Vaseline on my face now.
Yeah, right?
No, you all right
Put
with
the
it.
earrings out too.
Get it, man. I like Umbrella Academy. Who's our others? We got Umbrella Academy.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I got to give it to Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Come on now. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. I've interviewed Jennifer Love Hewitt a couple times, and she's one of those people who just always shows up with a smile, happy to be wherever.
We love a happy
That's very nice.
sister.
Well, you know, just to spread out the love, because you already hit Jennifer Love and Jordan Peele. I'm gonna run it up for Kelsey Grammer.
Oh.
Because you know, Cheers was a good show, so was Frasier. But he also invest money in black stuff. Like I forgot what show he had some like.
Was it Girlfriends? Is that right? Someone told me.
Yeah. So he was part of the reason that Girlfriends became a show, and he did a really dope short-lived show with Martin Lawrence, where they were both lawyers, and it only lasted for one season. But you can watch the episodes on YouTube. It was really great. So big shout out to Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
So big shout out to y'all in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of Martin Lawrence love, but it's not his birthday, my friend. Kelsey Grammer. A lot of Key and Peele in there. JLH. Okay, everybody's getting love. We love it.
Oh, okay. So Tate, can you tell us when's your birthday?
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra.
October the 17th.
Okay. Being a big time influencer, you throwing yourself big time parties?
I have plenty of them.
What is your craziest one?
Well, my craziest wasn't one I threw myself. It actually was one I was thrown in college. So my ex at the time, she threw me a party, and basically we was spreading the word, and it ended up on Craigslist. Y'all know Craigslist, right?
Oh, yeah.
So they had put my party on Craigslist, and I used to live in this big mansion. It was like almost 300 students there. And then the police came to shut it down. My friend had punched through a glass window. We had to end up in the ER that night. It was a whole...
Wait, it sounds like your party was like the inspiration for the movie Project X.
It was. And then I kind of did, what is it called when you like glide across? Oh my God, when you're on your back?
Drunk
crowd
stuff?
surf. Crowd surfing.
Yeah.
So basically I went from the kitchen all the way to the living room. It was a vibe.
Hold on. You lived in a mansion in college?
Yes, but look, I only had to pay for the room, so it was only $300 a month, you know.
Wow.
No, ain't nobody else rent the other rooms out.
It was a Section 8 mansion?
It was like mini Section 8, but nobody knew but me.
That's impressive.
But it was so nice.
cool.
I might give y'all some footage.
Work the system. Don't let the system
Go
work
for
you, my friend.
$300 for a mansion, boo, I'll take it.
Let me try to get my mansion.
It's like legal
Jeez.
squatting, you know, because you're paying for it.
I'm beating
I
this
love
stuff.
it, man.
You see me?
Anyway, we got to run the break, but when we come back in 2 minutes, we're going to bless everybody with your favorite Whose Cousin Is It?
Gotta solve a crime, Tay.
Oh.
Yeah, so when we come back...
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Side Dish. I just want to take a minute, HK, and thank them again for sticking with us through our first week here in the primetime slot on Fox Soul.
Yo, my friend, you have no idea how good it feels to see people that used to rock with us earlier in the day be up with us at night. And some people even felt like, yo, this actually works better for me because now I don't have to like leave that patient on the operating table to watch you guys.
Yeah, we had, I mean, you would like to think that people are responsibly watching in the afternoons, but sometimes they weren't. Someone said, one time said that this was his smoke break show.
Oh, not a smoke break show.
Yeah.
So when you come back, you do work more efficiently.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right.
At least carefully.
Carefully.
Slowly and
Okay.
carefully.
Okay, Tay. So we do a little game over here where it's called Whose Cousin Is It?
Okay.
And basically, we're about to ask you to do some racial profiling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain a crime. HK and I are gonna explain a crime, and then your whole thing is you're gonna try to help us figure out whose cousin. And by cousin.
Or like,
Or other cousin.
Anybody else
Okay.
that would be at United Nations.
Yeah, a cousin who might not be represented on the stage at this given moment.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel you.
Okay.
So here we go. Goldfish is the wholesome snack that smiles back until you throw it in the manager's face.
Oh no. Cops claim a man stole $50 worth of items from a Family Dollar, including a pack of the Goldfish crackers. Well, when the Family Dollar manager, a woman, confronted him about it in the parking lot, he threw the goldfish in her face, which left a cut on her lip. Come on.
That must have been a family-sized
Cut on
bag.
the lip from Goldfish?
The family-sized bag is a little bit heavier, and depending on if it's in the bag or the carton, if it's the carton, it could be a little sharp.
I
if you got a
happen
good
to
throwing
love.
arm.
I happen to love goldfish, and to get a cut on your face, you would have to be blasted hard.
Is it fish or is it the box?
I think it was the box, but if it was the crumbs of the fish, I don't know. There's so many questions we have. But in a forensic twist of fate, a fingerprint was lifted from the goldfish package and linked to the assailant, who has a pretty long rap sheet. Now, he was arrested for strong armed robbery, and his bond is set at $30,000. That's almost like $10 per goldfish in the box.
Yeah. So hold on. This guy is a long history of. He's got a bad rap sheet. Stealing goldfish, threw him at
lips.
Yeah, had a cut lip. He had the cut lip earlier.
Right. The person who,
Oh, the manager
cut
wound up with the
yeah.
cut lip. First off, once somebody gets out of the store, I'm sorry, you can have it. Like, I'm not chasing you out into the streets.
Well, that's how assets protection works. A lot of times they gotta let you get out of the store. It's not stealing until you leave the property.
But some people be doing the most. Like, once they hit that concrete, baby, you can have it. Honestly, you can have it while I'm in the store. I'm not fighting you.
Fair enough.
They're not paying me that much.
No, there's some people who feel like this will help them make detective. When I used to work at Target, whenever I hear that paging Mr. Allen page, I would just be like, just post it up, because I knew it was about to go down. These are two dudes who probably wanted to be on the police force and just couldn't cut it for whatever reason, so now they were Target cops. So like, yo, they roughing people up, they making you hit that little pole that usually blocks the shopping carts. Yeah, man, like they really like punching the perps.
So hold on, are you getting an incentive for the people that you're taking down?
I don't know. I think they might get like free lunch in a food court. I don't know.
If that, I think it's just their hourly job.
Oh no.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna figure this out. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, whose cousin do you think it is?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I hate to say it. I'm going to say it's Tanner's.
You think that's my cousin?
I do think it's your cousin. Goldfish.
Why? You don't like goldfish? Tell me you don't like goldfish.
If I'm going to rock from Dollar
HK,
Tree,
you like
it ain't gonna
goldfish?
be
I like them, but I ain't stealing them.
Are you? What?
I ain't
not
stealing
stealing
no
no
goldfish.
goldfish.
It's not worth it. Now, if it was them Lance cheese and peanut butter crackers, they out of here.
Give me the register.
A stealable snack. The register? You're walking out with the register?
I am.
Not a delicious, crunchy snack?
If I am, it's going to be like a little iced tea.
Ambitious.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on the side of like others. Because,
Other cousins?
Really?
Yeah, because I also don't feel like you guys would steal goldfish. I just don't. I feel like you would steal real goldfish from a pet store just to give it freedom, because no fish should be in captivity. They're supposed to be in the wild. Free Willy.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna put it on other.
So you're going to do other?
Other cousin.
Do other.
Okay, well, you know where I'm at.
All right, fine.
1, 2, 3.
Move that van.
Surprise, surprise.
Wait, is that a heart tattooed between his eyebrows?
It might have been Ash Wednesday when he did the crime.
What is going on with the neck?
There's a lot happening here.
Yeah. So the guy's name is Michael Gonzalez.
Why? Okay,
That's kind of mix up both of y'all cousins.
I was about to say.
How'd you put up? Both of y'all? Ain't you with me?
Yeah, hold on.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I thought we was gang gang.
You
I
took
know,
yourself
I'm
out of that
sorry,
equation
I'm
real
sorry.
quick.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You exited the chat on us.
I'm here.
If that man, I'm sorry, that he looks like a little dangerous. He's got tattoos up on the face, and we know he's got a rap sheet.
The person that
I was
I'm
hungry.
gonna assault at a club is not gonna be the person with face tattoos.
Exactly. I'm gonna let that man take those snacks out of the store.
He got it.
He's got 'em.
He look like he gonna take you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it was.
Would you rather be hit in the face with a bunch of goldfish or some Ritz crackers? Because they could zing those.
Oh.
Goldfish.
Are they still in the long pack?
Oh, just like a
Yeah, like if they like kind of
like a sock with full of quarters, except it's nice, crunchy, buttery cracker.
They too sharp on the other end. I'm taking the goldfish.
Yeah,
They
taking the
rounded.
goldfish to the face.
A little round face to it. No, for real.
Yeah, because the Ritz crackers will like explode when they hit you, and then you'll have little crumbs in your eyes. So.
Is this the Ritz crackers with the cheese, or is just the Ritz crackers just little squares?
Oh, see, if it's a cheese, and there's a little weight to them now when it's being tossed.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we get out of here, Glam, what you got going on next? Where can people follow and find you at?
Well, next I have my trip coming up in Morocco, so you want to sign up, come over to the girls. And also I got my book out, Glamour Street, The Science of Dating. If you guys want to follow me, you can find me on anywhere, Glamazante, or on my website, www.glamazante.com. Come mess with your girl.
Oh.
Glam, can I make a suggestion?
What's up?
Can you throw another one of those parties that you threw when you was in college? And can we post about it on Craigslist?
Yes.
Again.
No, don't do it on Craigslist. Just do it on Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
Did anybody get arrested at your party?
No, because I'm a sweet talker. So I told him, I was like, chill out on my friend. It's okay. I'm going to make sure she writes my birthday, mister. Pretty privilege.
Put her in everything.
Face card,
Put her in everything.
not denied.
Face card never declined, boo.
Hey, well, listen, I hope y'all have an amazing Friday. We're going to rinse, repeat, and do it again on Monday. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And thank y'all for rocking with us this week.
Come on now.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for showing up. Bye.
Peace.